Transporting your carcass is a really important part of the hunt, but it can be easily overlooked.
If you're walking out of the bush with a whole carcass, leave the skin on. Make sure you have cleaned your vehicle before you go hunting so you have a safe place to put the animal carcasses. Keep your vehicle free from any poisons, bait or other chemicals and dirt. Avoid stacking warm carcasses on top of each other as they'll go off quicker. Don't transport a carcass on the bull bars or bonnet of the vehicle as the heat from the engine may cause meat to deteriorate quickly. If transporting meat inside a vehicle, using the air conditioning or opening a window will help keep things cool. Don't use the heater. Once home, carcasses are often hung to be aged before being cut up. Hang them in a cool place, preferably under refrigeration, otherwise the meat will spoil. Wrapping the carcass in a carcass bag is useful to protect it from contamination.
Food safety at home is something we can all improve on. Here's a couple of simple, easy tips to keep your meat safe for the family to eat.
Once you get home, refrigerate meat as soon as possible. When freezing meat, package cuts in small amounts and spread them throughout your freezer to help the meat freeze quickly. Wash knives, chopping boards and other utensils thoroughly after butchering or cutting up meat. Store raw meat in the lower part of the fridge and below cooked food to avoid meat drips contaminating other food. Always marinate meat in the fridge, not on the bench. Cook your meat thoroughly and eat while hot. Cool leftover cooked food quickly, storing in the refrigerator as soon as possible. If reheating a meal, make sure the food is cooked thoroughly and steaming hot right through to the middle. Don't reheat food more than once.
Now I just want to talk about a problem that's common with wild pigs. These guys can be tasty, but they can cause a lot of discomfort.
Wild pork may be infected with the trichinella parasite. Trichinellosis, also called trichinosis, is a disease caused by eating raw or undercooked wild pork infected with the Trichinella spiralis worm. These parasites are too small to be seen. Trichinella worms can be killed by thoroughly cooking your pork to 75 degrees or higher right through. Smoking or microwaving of pork may not kill the worms. A meat thermometer is useful to check your pork is cooked properly. Freezing the pork for at least 20 days will also kill the parasite. Any pork to be fed to animals should also be cooked thoroughly or frozen.
Off a big beast like this, you might end up with more meat than your freezer can handle, so you might be thinking about giving it away. Now there's a few rules that apply here.
You can share your wild game with family, friends or visitors, as long as it's not in exchange for money or other goods or services. You can only trade parts of the catch that are not for human or animal consumption, for example hides, skins, horns and antlers. Wild game is eaten at your own risk, as no assurances can be given that it's fit to eat. For this reason, you are not permitted to donate, raffle or sell wild game. For example, you can't give meat to your local school to raffle. You can't donate meat to a food bank. You can't sell meat at a farmer's market. A restaurant can cook your meat, but only for you and your party.
With these simple rules, you know your meat is safe to eat and you'll really enjoy your next wild game meal.
For more information about food safety, visit www.nzfsa.govt.nz.